Hello friends and welcome. This violin lesson will continue the study of the Viotti first movement, G major violin concerto, starting in measure 202 and we'll go down to 281. This section's quite a bit more straightforward than the first. We still have some basic bowing issues here. The very opening, I'm starting up bow and they have down bow with a crescendo and a hairpin. Doesn't make any sense to start down, try to do a crescendo and then diminuendo. Start up. Make the crescendo and then I throw an extra bow in bar 2, 3, 4, in bar 5. See, it's very easy to make up for the starting up bow by just putting a little extra bow there. And then we're back to upper going. So that's a very simple solution. We start up bow at 202 and 203, 4, 5. We do an extra down bow in the second. And then it all works out perfectly. At 210, I just instinctively felt like to do something in there instead of just... Okay, and then we've got this. This is kind of fun, jokey. Like a little interlude that Viotti put in, just for a little humor. And you can either do it like that, or sometimes then it makes it a little bit easier for the next transition. It can still be recovered. Again, think accent. I'm doing because I finished, seems so natural, instead of another bow recovery. So we've got that's all fine. Again, we need to recover that having started up bow. Start up and two extra bows. Okay, so I finally that bow, that fingering, I actually agree with what's in the music. Okay, so going through here, it's pretty straightforward. Got a little tricky passage at 235. I do the 4/4 there with augmented second. Okay, Then remember you got a D sharp coming up after that. This is all fine and good down here. Another tricky passage that I have marked in my music. Sometimes I can hold that for and other. No, it seems to work. Oh, that's the one. It's the next one that confuses me sometimes. 439. I gotta get that. I gotta get that second finger off the G string. It's all very good. At the end here, this is so typical of Viotti. I don't know why, when I play this passage, I always think of the 22nd Concerto, the A minor, which is an amazing, great piece. This is a nice piece, but the 22nd, and I always think about it. Whenever I play it, I'm like playing the A minor. So, okay, so now we've got a fermata, and we're going to this next section. This is at 247. Again, starting up for the crescendo. I'll never understand why publishers, don't they know anything about violin playing? That we want to do a crescendo on an up bow, not a crescendo on a down bow. So I notice again, I'm doing staccato mark, not breaking the beat before. And it's not like that. It's legato, but then the quarter is short. So as opposed to, this is what they have. It's out of the style for me. Then we went. So I would say, I don't have it marked in my part. But in 249, there should be a diminuendo through that bar. They have marked piano in 250. I think the diminuendo should happen to be. See, exactly the same here. I mean, it's 53, 4, 5, 6, 7. 57, there's a diminuendo. Why shouldn't we be doing it in the earlier one also? So maybe it's just that I haven't looked at the score, the original score. Maybe that's in the original score. Now, here's something I didn't do, but certainly could. Doing an extra bow there. It could be done also slurred. I think if I were to do this extra bow, maybe I would do it that way. I hadn't thought of that, but 261, right? And the way it is, it's probably fine the way it is. It just depend on my mood. It's nice to have that as part of my arsenal if I'm performing this, just to. It's even more with a down bow on that last A sharp. And I wonder what I could do. Yeah, I could do that. That's an interesting idea. Yeah, and here we've got the put dots on the quarters. That's it. I like that. I'm gonna mark that in my music. I put a down bow on the A sharp, and then an up bow on the next B. So you see, there's the wonderful classical music, these traditional pieces, where we can be spontaneously coming up with new ideas. You know, it's never just always the same old way. All right, then we come to this interesting passage. Very, very dramatic, not too technically difficult. We've got, going down the page, we've got the 273, 2 bars forte on the string, 2 bars piano off the string, and then we're on the string again. And now in 280, they have the, to me that's a little bit tricky. It's doable, but if the orchestra is right in time, I would rather not take time in that. I just shift on the beat. It's just not quite as accurate if you're going to do the fingering. It's good. There's nothing wrong with the fingering, but I just prefer shifting one note earlier. Okay, well, thank you so much. That's the end of this section. We'll have 2 more sections, one more of the concerto itself, and then one on the cadenza. So thanks for listening. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Have a great day. See you on the next section.